What's happening, folks? Along with podcast. It's gonna be a short little video about something that's been kind of bothering me lately. I'm not that guy that's gonna be on the whole woke conspiracy theories and all that stuff, but I have a big problem with biological men that are going to women's sports and winning because it's going to happen, and it's been happening a lot recently. I thought with Leah Thomas like a year ago that would be just like the big light bulb moment that we figured, hey, listen, we need to start changing. We can't have men, biological men, saying that they identify as women or they're transgender women and having them compete in sports. So men, I think most men we actually legit, noticed like, and we was like, yo, like this needs to stop. But it seems like women weren't really trying to get involved in it lately. You know what I'm saying? But we have been making some headway with women. Riley Gaines, she was a swimmer. She actually went against Leah Thomas and lost in one of her races against the guy. So she's a big one. But what happened to her recently? She got protested against, and had to lock herself in the room for hours. So you got her trying. Actually, I just found another video of Representative Nancy Mace out of South Carolina who made a very bold little statement with her about her feelings on transgender. She actually went to go on and affiliate with an act that's preventing biological men from competing in women's sports. So it's going to show a little video of her detailing her feelings, which I feel is very valid.
Thank you. For years, the left has been telling us to follow the science. Well, today, Republicans are following the science by protecting women and girls in sports. At the age of 14...
And just a quick thing, that following the science, I think science is something that's been weaponized to fit whatever you want. I think we finally caught a hold of that when the fucking, what do you call it, when the whole COVID-19 was happening. We kind of figured that it's not always about real science. Sometimes it's based off of feelings. If you want to watch another instance of this, watch Matt watched the video of I forgot what the movie's called. What Is a Woman, I believe it's called.
I was molested by a friend of one of my coaches. At the age of 16, I was raped by a classmate in high school. Before a woman ever sets foot in a locker room, before she ever sets foot on the courts, before she ever first dives for her first swim meet, she's already in a vulnerable position. And we need to protect our women and girls in sports because of these vulnerabilities. And we have worked too damn hard to put up with the bullshit of the left that wants to take our achievements away from us.
And once again, see, me personally, I don't identify as a Republican or a Democrat. I consider myself independent, but when I look at my beliefs, they do kind of lean towards more of the Republican side, to be honest with you. It is what it is. But I will say the left or the Democrats have been the main ones that's been letting these things happen and kind of letting, I think Joe Biden presented an act that said, like, that let, freaking biological men compete in women's sports.
Us. It took 100 years after the women's suffrage and women got the right to vote before South Carolina ever had its first female Republican ever elected to Congress. It took 154 years for the Citadel, the military college of South Carolina, to have its first ever woman to graduate from the Citadel. And the left wants to take these rights and achievements away from women and girls. I'm a girl mom also. My girl is an athlete. I cannot imagine her having to be put in that position where there is a biological male in her locker room. Or if she's trying to compete for a college scholarship that it gets...
Listen, me personally, I ain't got kids right now, but if I did, that's something I'll be worried about, honestly. Like, legit, let's just say, just on a random day, a biological male is in the room, just him, and if I had a daughter, just him and her, like, bro, like, that's something that I'll be fearing of, you know what I'm saying? So that's a valid fear, you feel me? Or a valid worry, at least.
It gets taken away by a man who's much stronger and has much greater physical capabilities than she does. It's complete and total bullshit. It's cruel because of all of that. I'd be remiss if I didn't curse today. But because of all the glass ceilings that we have broken, you see many women history makers here today. We need to protect our women and girls. And this is the first step. There's a lot of talk in the mainstream media about women's rights. Well, today, Republicans are leading the fight for women's rights everywhere, for every girl across the country. Thank you. And now I'm going to hand it over to a member of the Citadel family.
So that's basically what you said. The big thing that I have with that is I like her fire. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they, like I said, it seemed like a lot of women weren't fighting back. It was just men that was just saying that, we disagree with it because we know we know, like legit, I'm a boxer, dog. Like one time I fought a professional boxer. You feel me? Straight up sparring, like no, like legit sparring, not holding back. You know what I'm saying? Working. This chick caught me with a wide open, clean, straight right hand, and I didn't get staggered. I didn't fall back. None of that. And this chick's undefeated. You feel me? Shout out to Tiara Brown. And this chick's undefeated. You know what I'm saying? And like, and then I had another dude that was smaller than her. He caught me with actually it was a jab, but it was a clean shot too. It was just clean shot jab, and I staggered from that. You know what I'm saying? This dude smaller than her caught me with a jab, and I got staggered. This chick caught me with a clean right hand, and I ate it. You feel me? Just kept going. You feel me? So like that's just sort of an example. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, like me as a biological man that identifies as a man, dog, like it's not worth it. You know what I'm saying? It's not worth to sit there and say that it's okay for this to be happening. You feel me? I got two sisters. I know if they had to compete with some dude in their sports, my sister played soccer and ran track. And now there's transgender track stars that's winning matches. I haven't seen any transgender soccer players, but you never know if it can happen. Like it's crazy. We got a transgender volleyball player that actually spiked the ball so hard that a chick broke her neck and is in rehab right now because of that. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, I'm not into the whole woke conspiracy theorists and this and left and right. But listen, just if you are a biological man, you are legit stronger than a biological woman, and you need to stay where you're at. Honestly, that's just how I feel. Like I said, I'm not trying to be that guy, but it's kind of getting out of hand because I actually seen like an interview recently where Leah Thomas was standing by her winning her race, and I'm like, yo, like like when you was a man, you was not ranked high, like you was not, and you become a woman and you win, like come on, like you know something's off of that, bro. But I mean, to each his own. I think ESPN actually published a video saying that she is pioneer for women's sports, something like that. It was something weird because I know Riley Gaines. She's still pissed off about it. She she was fighting back against that and saying they should be ashamed of themselves. But I mean, it's each his own. Anyway, like I said, men, be men. Even if you want to identify as a woman, if you're a biological man, stay doing your thing as be what you are. What you were born biologically is what you need to be biologically as. And I'm sorry to say that, but that is the honest truth. You know what I'm saying? So, teach his own. Once again, like, share, subscribe, do whatever you want to do, whoever floats your boat, y'all be safe out here, man.